janitor. Between them, they'll be managing my mail and my beast of a fern. I'll miss Kim's 35th birthday in July and Layla's daughter's dance recital. I'd planned to surprise my landlord by restaining both front doors on our two-family house. The good thing about a surprise is that no one's let down if it doesn't happen. Gus and I came directly to the store because my dad is short-staffed today. His one full-time employee has gone to Florida indefinitely to care for her mother, and Ricky Clark, his best bet for summer help, was a no-show. For today, we're all hands on deck. Gus is behind the counter, stacking salmon fillets onto butcher paper. He smiles a crooked smile at something a customer has said, and as lucky as I feel to be his mother, I can't help but think of how lucky she is to be a stranger. I haven't gotten a smile from Gus all day. He catches my eye and nods to the cash register in a "Mom, get back here and help me" kind of way. I take my place next to him as he puts a credit card receipt under the cash tray in the register and slams it shut with that familiar metallic snap. For a second, time folds in on itself until this regular day is like an origami bird. Gus at 13, me at 13, my dad, his dad, 4 generations of bricks in brick fish house t-shirts pitching in for the summer rush. Daily rock, paper, scissors to divvy up chores. Loser goes into the back room to gut the cod. My great-grandfather opened Brick Fish House in the 50s with an eye toward cornering the summer lobster roll and shrimp market and kicking back the rest of the year. We have a prime spot on Main Street with the back door opening up to the wharf. There's a single counter inside containing seafood brought in daily through the dock outside. We're basically a fish store, but we serve lobster rolls and crab cakes in the summertime. Don't ask for a salad, or, God forbid, any kind of baked goods, or my dad will give you a stern, "It's not that kind of place." I've stopped suggesting that it wouldn't kill him to serve a nice chopped salad or a homemade sourdough loaf, because he looks at me like any act of expansion might actually kill him. He has been anti-progress since he tried and failed to open a second store farther down the coast when I was a kid. Expanding was my mom's dream, not his. He went for it to keep her believing he'd one day give her the kind of life she wanted. She ended up leaving, but he got to keep the debt on the failed new store. One thing I learned early: love is fickle, debt sticks around. I slide my phone into my back pocket and grab a pair of gloves from the dispenser. "Who's next?" I call to the line. The rush is over at 4, and I take a second to enjoy the zen of it. The ceiling fan whirring slowly overhead, the hum of the refrigerated case. We usually get only 1 or 2 more customers before we close at 5, so we spend the hour cleaning up and settling the cash register. My dad emerges from the back room, white-haired and sun-leathered in his faded blue apron and yellow rubber gloves. He places a fillet knife and 2 fully cleaned haddocks on the counter. "You guys really saved me today," he says. "Well, we're here for the summer," I say. "Happy to pick up some shifts." "But I'm probably doing that lifeguarding camp," Gus says. "Yes," I say, too enthusiastic. "We need to look into that, tomorrow, on my list." I mentioned it to him on the drive this morning, and it's the first thing I've seen him excited about since his social life took a nosedive in January. I wonder if a summer away is just what he needs to set things right. He'll have a few low-stress months with family, sunshine, and salt air. We'll head back to Boston before Labor Day, just in time for him to start high school, where he will bloom socially. Just overnight, poof. Look at all these friends and that cool, easy confidence. He'll whiz through those 4 years, grabbing an apple from the fridge and polishing it on his shirt like happy teenagers do on TV. He'll give me an appreciative smile and a quick squeeze on his way to do something both meaningful and fun. At 39, these are my fantasies as I close my eyes at night. Dad tosses his gloves onto the counter. "We've got the till, the mopping, and a delivery. Who wants what?" "The till," Gus says, like he's calling shotgun. It's the only job you can do sitting down, and I'm sure he's beat. "I'll do the mopping," my dad says. "Dolly on delivery. The Whitfields." I roll my eyes. "Let me guess. A gross amount of shrimp and they want it before cocktail hour." "On the west veranda, of course," he says with a smile.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.